This is McKenna Collins, host of Table Talk. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
How's it going, everybody? This is Keith.
And Katie, hosts of Coffee with Keith and Katie, here on Public House Media.
Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. When you're done here, I hope you'll check out our show, Coffee with Keith and Katie,
where we talk about our lives and relationship over a cup of coffee.
A new episode airs on Facebook Live every Monday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you'll never miss an episode of Coffee with Keith and Katie.
Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Hey, everyone! My name is Julianne Condia, and I'm freaking out over here. This is the launch of the podcast, Rewritten. Wow, and thank you. So many of you are the reason why this podcast is named Rewritten. I appreciate you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and mainly, I just appreciate your support. I just need you to know this before I go into anything more. My biggest mission in life is to empower you to become fit in every area of your life. And Rewritten, I really believe will do that. I want to share my best practices, my wisdom, my stories of pain, brokenness, suffering, victory, goal-crushing moments. I really just want to share my life with you so you can start sharing your life with others. That maybe I can be that person who breathes belief into you when you're struggling to believe in your own abilities. I know that. I know that feeling you have, that doubt. It creeps in. Once we have one of those ideas, all of a sudden we think, there's no way someone like me could do something like that. What a lie! And I want to be the person to say that. Once we can call out those lies, they lose all the power they have over us. So here I am, sister, coming at you from San Jose, California, wanting to share everything that I've ever learned with you, because I don't believe in limitations. I don't believe in scarcity. I believe that all of us have a story, and I believe that all of us can use our past, our pain, and our brokenness as a way to succeed. I think that no matter what, no matter where you've been, no matter what you've gone through, that you can rewrite it. You can turn the table. You can see that everything that's happened didn't happen to you, it happened for you. That you can turn that all into a message. That you can be anyone that you crave to be. And those limitations, those doubts, jealousy, comparison, those are weeds we can rip out. They don't deserve to be alive in your heart. Your passions, fulfillment, desire, goals, dreams, that's what should be alive in your heart. And I don't care how old you are, where you are in life, and what's happened to you in life. When we can start truly believing in our potential and stop believing those lies, you can do anything. So here I am, coming at you, and I can't even believe it. A little bit about me. I grew up in Illinois. I grew up with a divorced family. My mom was such a hard worker and went to school at night, so I became independent very quickly. I saw what she did to provide for us, and it wasn't a lot, but it was more than enough. It changed my whole life, my perspective. Growing up the way that I did with not a full fridge and not two parents, barely any working cars, no money, the electricity shutting off time to time, I saw something. I saw something in my mom that taught me some of the greatest lessons of my whole life. And I need to share those with you. I grew up and it taught me to go after it. It taught me to be independent, to have critical conversations. My growing up taught me to be me, to not take crap from people, to not be limited by people or limited by situations and finances. So I had some limiting beliefs growing up, and those really tried to get into my way, such as I'm not smart, money's hard to come by, I'm not enough. And I just kept leaning into my dreams and my desires and my passions. And I just followed God's plan. I would plan it out, but it seems like he would determine my steps, which that's why Proverbs 16 verse 9 is my favorite verse of all time. A man plans his course, but God determines his steps. I couldn't believe that more. I truly believe that everything that's ever happened to you is such a gift. That the trauma, the abuse, the terrible circumstances, maybe relationships, brokenness, lost friendships, those are the very reason why you can be whoever you want to be. That we can blame our past for the good. That we can look at all the situations as a way to connect with other people. So as I was growing up, I had a hard time in school. In fact, my mom and I would celebrate the C's I would get on my report card. She saw so much more in me than my teachers did, and I am so grateful for that, even to this day. And I actually got a college rejection letter, which was devastating, and it sent me to a college in Wisconsin. And after begging and pleading and a lot of recommendation letters, they let me in. And if I wouldn't have gotten that college rejection letter in Illinois, I would have never moved to Wisconsin. And what was such a heartbreak as a senior in high school, and what was so embarrassing, was the pivotal moment that changed my life forever. And looking back 10 years now, I can see that. And sometimes when we're going through our hard and our mess, we can't see what's on the other end. But sister, I just have to tell you, keep on pressing. Because every moment of every day is shaping you into who you're becoming. So I went to Wisconsin by the grace of God, and I met Eric and changed my life forever. I became a teacher, and I taught in the inner city of Milwaukee. And as I was a teacher, I actually started my own business, and that business changed my whole life. I changed my perspective. I stopped stepping on the scale 3 times a day. I became a lot healthier and happier. I lost 35 pounds, gained confidence beyond what I could even imagine. More importantly, my anxiety decreased a lot. I started sleeping throughout the night. I had more pep in my step. And since that business changed my life, it was really easy to talk about. It was really easy to help other people through this business. So then I ended up quitting my teaching job mid-year. Who does that? I do. And then that following year, Eric and I moved to California, Northern California, for a teaching job for him. And after a year of him teaching in California, we decided that he would leave his teaching job. So, sister, I know what it's like to leap. I know it's so scary going after dreams. I know the decisions you're so worried about. Quitting my job created uncertainty. Moving across the country when we loved Wisconsin, heartbreaking. And then moving to a new city, not knowing anyone and feeling so lonely. I get it. But all of those big moments in my life has made me. And it's allowed me to see beyond what I could see before. So that growing, that stretching is so powerful. And I can't wait to teach you more tools. I can't wait to share more of my experiences. And finally, I just can't wait for you to see your limitless potential, that you can rewrite your story at any time, no matter your background, no matter your past, or even your current situation. You can have the life you crave, and you are made to do it, and you do deserve it. And I want to teach you how to put those lies to the ground, the ones that tell you that you can't. I want to tell you that you can. and I'm going to show you. So thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to share more with you. And if you could, please, please go ahead and rate my podcast, leave me a review, and please reach out to me. I am so excited for you and your journey. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.